Good morning, everyone. Today we're out on my little walking trail. We're going to talk about some different news stories that we've been hearing. Some, I don't know, guys. I got a bad feeling about this. I really do. Right around this time last year and the year before, it was a lot worse. But last year we saw kind of the same stuff with price increases at the grocery stores. Now, one thing I will say is we've been finding a lot of things missing in the stores as well. The other day I visited Dollar Tree and it was crazy how much of the food was gone. I mean, if you saw that video, it was pretty crazy. Now, I've heard from some other viewers of ours, a lot of viewers of ours, that have said that some of your Dollar Trees across the country have been just as bad or worse. So that could mean a couple things. Not really too sure, but I noticed that they've been putting stickers like on the boxes, like putting them in the advertising of the box, not a sticker anymore. So that could mean that we may start seeing more high-priced items at Dollar Tree kind of getting mixed in. Some people had some good ideas of what that could be. But we have other things in play here that could be a big part of why Dollar Tree is missing a lot of items. Well, looks like the planes are back running in full force. But yeah, a lot of people have been commenting on Dollar Tree being in low stock. And I think that's kind of what that is. But like I said, last year, we saw a lot of prices go up on things. Now, this year, what I've been noticing is prices not really going up so much, but we're not seeing any sales. And what I mean by not seeing any sales, we are seeing some sale prices at places that usually have decent sale prices, like Kroger. We're finding not so low prices anymore at like Aldi or Walmart, but they're still cheaper than anywhere else. Okay. Now we have a big issue coming up here that a lot of our viewers were talking about, and I kind of want to touch on that here for just a second. We have a possible port shutdown on the East Coast. Planes are flying in, guys, so it may get a little loud here. I apologize for that. But they're talking September 30th. They're trying to work out a new contract issue. Whenever these things happen, especially when it has to do with goods coming into the country, that's going to raise prices. And that's going to be the new excuse. And, you know, I guess, you know, they want to get paid more. I'm sure that's part of it. I haven't really looked too much into it, but we had a lot of comments that people were talking about that. A lot of people know about that now. They're stocking up on some things, which I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Because, and it doesn't surprise me that Dollar Tree and some of these other day-to-day or week-to-week stores, I call them that because I feel like most people who don't have much, you know, these are a store that you can go day-to-day, get enough to eat, right? Or week-to-week to where you can get a lot of product for a decent price. And let's not forget quality, too. I mean, I like Dollar Tree. I think a lot of the quality, a lot of stuff there is good quality. But with this looming port shutdown, this could mean that prices are going to be going up. And I just want to make sure that people are prepared for the fall as we get toward all this. Yeah, they are starting to build back here, guys. Got the bulldozers back here putting in the different sewer lines. Different sewers back here. Got the water lines back there. Got these houses. We're going to get a little closer to those houses today. Kind of curious to see what they look like. There was a lot of work going on. It is Sunday, August 25th, 2024, just for point of reference. Yeah, there are a couple people that I have found out that are pretty excited about this. There was a guy I had talked to a few weeks ago when I was here, where his sister is going to try and get one of these because it's convenient for her. And she, as he was saying, she's a little older. And I guess the way that they're doing these, some of the project that they're doing is no stairs. And it'll be maintained and stuff like that. There were a few other reasons he gave. But yeah, I hate to see all the tree destruction back here. But I guess for some people it's a good thing. Looks like one of the workers dropped their gloves back here. We also have other events going on around the world that could propose quite a problem. We have a lot of different conflicts around the world, the continuing battle with Ukraine and Russia. You know, it just seems to keep going on and on. As of last night, I don't know much about it, but it looks like Israel and Hezbollah, I guess Israel was doing things with Lebanon and Hezbollah was firing things at Israel. It's just it's a complete mess, guys. It really is. And these things are going to add up to a lot more problems, right? And this is more of the bad feeling that I was talking about, is this only seems to get worse. And people have been emailing me and different things. And, you know, I don't really know what much to say about it other than to just prepare for the future any way you seem fit. We cover a lot of different food and grocery items on the channel because we try to save ourselves some money. We try to save you some money. We try to save ourselves some money in a world where that is hard to do. Everybody has to eat. And that's the way I look at it. The one constant is that everybody has to eat. And I get comments and emails all the time of people that can't afford all these different things. They can't afford to eat. Somebody left a comment the other day that they have been forced to shop at places like Dollar Tree and places like this because they do live day to day. And I'll tell you what, and I know one of our viewers who's a waitress, you know, she was saying that a lot of the different things, you know, because prices have gotten so high in restaurants, she doesn't get tipped as much as she used to. And, you know, it's problems all around. People, you know, people are shopping the sales. They have to. And I continue to say, sorry, I'm kind of, a lot of different stuff going on right here. I'll show you here in a second. But a lot of different things are causing people's lives to change, right? We have to change as we go, change as we grow, because we have to adapt to this, because it ain't going anywhere. Don't let anybody fool you. Prices are not coming down. They might have come down on a couple items, but a lot of you guys out there have mentioned what is really going on when they say they're dropping prices. We're seeing things drop 2 or 3 cents, right? They say they're dropping prices on thousands of items. Well, they're dropping like a nickel. That doesn't amount to the $1, $1.50, $2 that they've gone up over the last year and a half. I was looking at all the different cement sewer pipes and stuff here. Got these rusty ones here. I mean, I guess they can use those. Got the different plastic lining, things like that. Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, I come out here, you know, I try to come, I don't always film out here, but it's a good way to kind of clear my head as I'm talking about things. Of course, it's like plane hour here. It's like, I don't know, it's like 10:30 in the morning. I feel like every flight is coming in right now. So you're probably hearing tons of planes in the background. So really wasn't a good time. Usually this is about 1 o'clock. I don't understand why it's so early. Actually a car driving down this path down here. Not exactly sure what they're doing. Maybe he's going to go pick up that glove he lost. Well, I'm definitely glad I brought my water out here today. It is a scorcher. It's supposed to get up to 93 here later in the day. I considered not coming out here at all because of the heat, but I don't know. You guys know I like being outside when I have the chance. And again, guys, you know, I don't want this to sound doomy and gloomy, okay? I just try to make everybody aware, you know? I know we get comments, you know, oh, don't listen to that guy. He puts fear into people. No. I don't do this to try and scare you. I do this to aware you. Not to scare, but to aware. Okay, these are trends. These are things that we have seen happen in the past, right? Right about the same time as it did last year. Actually, a little later, like more like beginning of October, right? Because we started seeing the things that were traditionally on sale in the fall actually be very high priced, like apples. And that's one thing I don't get. Look at apple prices right now. What were they at Walmart for Gala apples? $1 more? $1 more for a 3-pound bag than they were just a couple weeks ago? How does that make any sense? We're going into fall. We're going into the season of cheap apple prices. And what's up with peaches and plums? Over $3 a pound. $3 a pound. And you could say, well, they're out of season. They've been this all summer long. All summer long. So, again, like I said, I just make this to bring you aware, not to scare. And the whole reason why I even bring up all the different conflicts going on around the world right now is because this is going to continue to make struggles. Gas prices, I know people have been saying they've been coming down a little bit. This is going to cause gas prices to go back up. The funny thing is that here we are, right before an election, and we traditionally see these prices come down. They're not coming down. We're seeing little teeny tiny sales at places like Aldi. Walmart has lowered a couple prices. We've seen Kroger where they haven't lowered prices, but they've had some good sales, right? Some good deals like the buy 5 or more or some of their digital coupons. But we're not finding the deals anymore. Coffee is going through the roof. Bread, apparently, I guess, is disappearing from a lot more stores than I thought. We've seen some shortages of bread, but we got a slew of comments of different bread products, different, and you know, that could have to do with ingredients. Ingredients that could be hard to get. Okay, so we've made it up here to the road that goes all the way down here now. I'm gonna actually walk down here a little bit. Why not? Nobody's here. I won't go into the construction site over there. But yeah, these could be condos too. I'm not really sure. I mean, they kind of look like houses. This definitely looks like it's going to be a clubhouse down here. You know what the worst thing about all this is? I left my coffee in the car. Oh, we got another plane. I think that's Polar. Yep, definitely Polar. So far I've seen Delta, seen a couple Delta. I've been trying to cut the video out as we pass them. Some of it I won't be able to edit it out because I deliver some pretty important points to this video while the planes were going by. They got all this. Are these going to be houses too? Those kind of look like foundation for houses, like for a basement or something. I don't really know, guys. I am not a construction worker. I don't know much as far as the exterior of a house. I pick my brain a little bit on the interior of some homes. I've done some different work. Let's read this notice here. Let's see. M1 Homes or MI Homes. Notice to all subcontractors, no smoking or open flame. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Especially if they've got different open lines. Oh, they got a couple more going back here. What the heck? Yeah, this one right here looks like it's done. Oh, I see a sewer line all the way up there too. I wonder how they fit this in. Or I wonder if this was in the plans for a long time. It seems like it has been because they're really putting this stuff up fast. There's a couple lights on in there, so they got power. Glad I brought plenty of this stuff today. Plenty of water. Here are the logs I was talking about a couple videos ago. And they haven't moved them out of here. I've noticed that they've been moving a lot of stuff. So maybe they are repurposing these. I'm not really sure. Hopefully they are, but it'll get used. Wood is expensive nowadays. It really is. So I wouldn't be surprised if they are repurposing these. It's kind of cool being back here, really. So all down the road here, if you come here like on a weekday, I think they've even been working on Saturdays. Like I said, it's Sunday today. But yeah, you wouldn't even be able to walk down here because they're working on everything. So further back there are some houses and stuff. Not really sure how you get to them from this, because this obviously is just being built back here, this road. But we saw them wild turkeys over there. Not really sure they were wild turkeys, but yeah, they're definitely, I think somebody up there somewhere probably owns those turkeys. Well, these guys are just tossing gloves everywhere here. I'm sure they'll clean this up. I don't know. Maybe they take them off and forget to put them back on, I guess. There's a Monster drink right there. Come on, guys. Shouldn't be doing that. Bad enough you're tearing this whole place apart and leave your trash. Like I said, though, I'm sure they'll clean all that up. Probably just missed it. There's a water bottle over there. I don't understand, and it may not even be the construction workers. It might just be, people walking by. Obviously not the gloves, the work gloves. Well, maybe, I don't know. But, yeah. People need to throw their trash away. And really, guys, that is my one thing. I do not like seeing trash everywhere. Throw your trash in the cans. Me and Jessica, we went shopping the other day. This lady literally opens up her door and throws her trash out on the ground. I was like, what the heck? I couldn't believe it. In a parking lot. In a grocery store parking lot. I mean, it's not that hard. And you're in a parking lot where there are trash cans literally everywhere, even in the cart caddies. They got trash cans set up. Throw your trash away. It kills me, and I've been down this walking trail so many times, and I see trash in places. I don't see really any garbage cans here. There are on a couple ends. But I mean, and the fact that they're there, just throw your trash away. As we have gone through the summer, I've done my best to focus on just the sales, looking at just sale prices to try and save people money. As there's been a lot of great deals this summer, a lot of good things going on, a lot of good deals to be had. Then I had that trip to Dollar Tree, and it put things back in perspective for me. Whether it's something going on or not, it did. It put things back in perspective. Meaning, we can't let up. We can't. We have to. Even if everything works out, things get cheaper and stuff. Okay, if it does, great. Then we need to start taking advantage of it. And I guess that is really what I've tried to do. Is while the opportunity has been here, to take advantage of some of these different deals going on, because who knows if we'll see some of these sales again. Because like I've said, even the sales we see, you're paying more than what, on most of these sales, you're paying more than what the regular price was last year or 2 years ago. Well, check these out growing right here. Are these blueberries? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. They look a lot like blueberries. I'm not going to mess with them, but this does kind of look like a blueberry bush. Wow. I didn't know this was even here. That is pretty cool. Yeah, this does look like a blueberry bush. It does, but I'm not really sure. I don't know if they planted these here originally, but I have never seen these before, so not going to mess with them. They look exactly like blueberries. Somebody just walked past. I asked them. They had no idea. I don't know. Here's that kind of a, it's not a honeysuckle. I know it kind of looks like it. Those are not honeysuckles though. But yeah. Interesting. And honestly, it may not be a bad idea if you have the opportunity to grow some of your own fruits and vegetables. If you have the space, even if you don't have the space, utilize some of the space that you do have in your home, or, your porch, balcony, things like that. If you rent, if you have an apartment, I've grown tomatoes all outside on our front balcony area, and other things over the years. I'll be honest with you, it's never really worked out too much. And for as long as it takes for me, I'll go to the farmer's market and get some of my stuff, and different places. I usually, when I go out to Jungle Gyms, I kind of load up. We've had some questions like, how come we never show stuff we buy? We do sometimes, but I don't know. We just don't really. It's just, I don't know. It's not. Sometimes we do like shopping hauls and stuff like that, but I'm curious about these though. I'm going to have to look that up. Even not knowing where they came from, I wouldn't mess with them. Just out of taking caution on that. But they do look exactly like blueberries. But yeah, I know a lot of our viewers do grow your own. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. What is on your said fruit. We don't want to appeal some of the different fruit options out there, right? no pun intended. But, you know, you never know. All the different pesticides and chemicals that are on all the fruits and vegetables these days, grow your own and you don't have to deal with any of that. I think these mile signs are new too. I don't ever remember these. Of course, they are facing the other direction from the way I usually come, so that could be it. I don't know, but here's some more of these thistle bushes here. The little sticker bush thingies. And they are starting to grow back. Somebody said on the channel these things grow like weeds. They said you can cut them down as much as you want. They're going to grow back. Sometimes even faster. There are some pretty good uses for these things. I don't know what they are. Some people left in the comments what these are good for. Different insects and stuff. But yeah, they sure are cool looking. So we definitely want to make sure that we are staying prepared, that we are getting items on sale as we see them, right? Because, you know, when we find a good deal, and you know what a good deal is on the stuff that you buy, right? I mean, everybody does. It's like, I know for some of the different things that I buy, well, some things I refuse to pay even half price, right? Because it's a terrible deal. I stopped buying them years ago because I wasn't going to pay double. Let's check these out over here. Oh yeah, these are growing too. Look, a couple little bees in there. Pollinating things. It's good to see. So I don't know about you guys. Have you seen a lot of bees this year? We have been seeing bees everywhere. More bees this year than we've seen in years. So if you haven't seen bees, I can tell you in at least Cincinnati, Ohio here, they are making a comeback. Here's that bench where I can sit down and take a nap. Not in this heat. Don't recommend that. Yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous day. And I gotta say, it's hot, but it's not very humid. It's not very humid. It's actually very comfortable out here. But guys, yeah, you know, that's really what we're talking about, you know, making sure that you're just aware of the situations, everything going on. And that's how we can get by today and be able to make it through, no matter what your budget is. You know, making sure you're aware of your surroundings and things that are going up, not going up, ways to save, you know. Yeah, this is they keep pushing this stuff out, so I assume this, in this topper layer here, is where this stuff is going. I assume, anyway. Not really too sure. Not really my field of expertise. More concrete blocks there. Got some ladders there. I don't know if they've just been... I mean, there's no way they could lift these by hand. That's probably what they're using the bulldozers for. Maybe if they have to get up on top there. I don't know. Honestly, this stuff may all be trash. Some of it don't look like it. They're like, that looks brand new. This obviously looks like the Hulk gave it a good punch. I have actually driven like a backhoe like that. And then it had like the excavator thing on the back. It was like a dual operation. I was helping a friend of mine. He had some property and was driving around. Basically all I was doing was driving that thing because he laid a gravel road years ago. And when he did that, we were driving, because those things are heavy. And you kind of drive that thing around on the gravel road to pound the gravel down further, where you avoid any fallout. I heard something back here. I don't know. I was looking for those wild turkeys. I don't see them. They're not out today. It might be in the shade. It's a little warm. So, quick update on me and Jessica and our travel. We're going to be traveling here in a few weeks, going down to Florida. We have a lot of things going on. We're going to be doing a lot of entertainment videos for you guys. We're going to take you along with us. We're going to try and do a vlog every day, but I'm going to be talking a lot of different news breaks as they happen as well. So don't worry about that. I will be when the situation arises, I will be doing said coffee rants. But at the same time, probably going to be out of the stores because we're going to be doing a lot of different things. Going to spend some time with Jessica's family down there, and we're going to be visiting Central Florida, some of the theme parks. We're going to take you along with us. Guys, thank you so much for watching us each and every day, no matter what it is. You know, Jessica loves doing the fun stuff. I'm more the news of the channel here. And, you know, it's the coffee rants. Yeah, definitely, you know, we talk about them. I know people have asked if Jess would do the coffee because people on the channel know that Jessica likes tea. We got a plane coming by, of course. Can't get away from it today. I'll turn this way, maybe it'll cut out some. But yeah, everybody knows Jessica loves her tea. People said, oh, you guys need to have a coffee and tea rant. Well, Jessica does the right thing. She stays away from all the news. It's less stress that way. But we do talk about it. We do talk about these things. We talk about prices in the stores all the time. I'm sure I give her a headache from this. I know when to and when not to talk about them. But especially when it's on things that she likes. You know, I say, oh, you know, this went up this went up this. We got to go here to get these for a good price. You know, it does. Doing this every day, it does help us save money too, because I've learned where to go to get the cheaper prices. But yeah, I have talked, you know, I've talked about doing like sit down videos. Jess likes to be out and about. She likes the entertaining videos. She shines when we're in like Tennessee or Florida, these kind of things. So she will be in more videos, obviously, as we go to Florida, do a lot of different travels. We're probably going to do like a travel day. We are driving, so we're probably going to do another travel video from Ohio to Florida. You know, that was a lot of fun doing that from there to Tennessee. Obviously, it's going to be a lot longer to drive, but you know, it's not like going to be a play-by-play or nothing, but we'll capture some of the different scenery going through Tennessee and Georgia and Kentucky. You know, that was a lot of fun. A lot, you know, just chatting with you guys, talking about our journey. It is a long drive. It is a long drive, but it's about 10 hours to the Florida border, and then like another 3.5 hours south of there from where we're going. So it's close to about a 13 and a half, 14-hour drive. Another reason why I've been talking about these things a little bit more today is because we are leaving here in a couple weeks. And I just want to make sure that everybody's aware some of the same things we saw last year seem like they may happen again. And we continue to see prices go up on different things. Maybe some of the regular items that a lot of people ask about haven't gone up, but we're seeing less sales on those too. So kind of another reason why I'm out here today. I want to make sure that everybody knows what's going on, the different events that are going on that may cause prices to go up even higher, and other things to happen. You know, it's good to be prepared for any kind of situation. I don't know, looking at this tree or bush, they're down here too though. These blueberry looking things. I mean, I'll tell you what, they sure look good, but definitely not going to do that. I am not silly if I don't know for sure. I even looked it up online, and I'll tell you what, there are several different kinds of blueberry bushes. One looked kind of similar to this, but I don't know, I'd have to do more research. Kind of hot out here in the sun and everything, so we'll figure all that out later. Again, you know, let us know down in the comments if you know exactly what kind of berries these are. I even looked up like berries in woods that look like blueberries. And they were like those little teeny tiny red berries, you know, that they tell you not to eat, that are birds eat them, but not good for human consumption. It's funny because these are like blooming now. These flowers right here, these pretty yellow ones, which are gorgeous, but they're just now blooming. These did not bloom during the spring. So I don't know, like, are these like fall flowers that need extreme heat before they start blooming? I don't even know what these are called. Yeah. All kinds of awesome flowers and plant life back here. Oh, look at that guy. Little bee there. Big plane. So here in a couple months, we got to make sure that deal gets worked out with a lot of East Coast ports, right? We need the port workers to continue to work to get the products into the country. We also need to stop all the conflicts around the world, the whole Russia, Ukraine, everything going on with all the different looming conflicts that could be here in the future. We need to pay attention to this stuff as well, as much as I hate to say that. But, you know, it's like the more and more everybody gets involved, the more and more this could become an everybody conflict. So we need to, I don't know, guys, we just need to pay attention, keep your heads on a swivel, and pay attention to some of the things going on in the stores. Like I've said, some of the things that we've seen that have gone way up in price has been coffee. We're expecting some other things to go up as well. If you see it disappear for a while, chances are it's coming back at a higher price. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.